Back to the page, it wasn't that. Remember we had the water right into the room? I don't remember that. That's what we did, right? We all were together. Well, hi, Connie.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Knock it out of the park again, right? That's what I thought.
We now go to public interest. The first presentation will be by Washington Middle School's team. Wind Wolves will present on the green energy project.
Thank you, Dr. Coverhouse and School Board of our great city of La Habra. I'm happy to present the Western Regional finalists. 2 middle schools out of 14 states were chosen to be the middle school regional finalists for the Lexus Eco Challenge in the arid climate. And our schools, Wind Wolves, are one of the 2 out of 14 states. Without any further ado, the Washington Middle School Wind Wolves.
Hi, I'm Janelle.
Hi, I'm Sienna.
Hi, Yuko.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel.
Hi, I'm Kendra.
Hi, I'm Tanya. And we are the
WMS Wind Wolves, and do we have a green energy idea for you?
Our plan is to reduce fossil fuel usage and promote renewable energy through research, outreach, and rethinking. Step 1 is research. We conducted 2 labs, the first being an outdoor and indoor lab on wind creation, and the second, a temperature lab. We learned that there are 4 prevalent greenhouse gases. The first, water vapor, the second, carbon dioxide, the third, nitrous oxide, and the fourth, methane. We are targeting carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has increased by more than 1/3 in the past 150 years and has the longest lasting impact on climate change. Carbon dioxide also heats up the earth and it must be reduced. We learned all of this through the NASA's website on global climate change and the NEED project.
Thank you, Janelle. We have met with many experts such as environmentalist and actor Mr. Ed Begley Jr. He taught us that the little things count. This inspired us to donate a mug rack to the faculty. When using a mug instead of a paper cup, you save 1/4 pound of CO2. With a year of the faculty using our mugs instead of paper cups, we will save 2,325 pounds of CO2.
Thank you, Sienna. We also interviewed rapid specialist Ms. Maria Britton. She is the founder and CEO of K2 Environment. With the help of our tech department, we were able to scan a school to see if there were any birds of prey in our area. Ms. Maria Britton also gave us a couple of books full of birds to see if there were any of them in our area.
Thank you, Yuko. Now moving on with step 2. We reached out to engineer Chris Ruiz. Engineer Ruiz told us to do a lot of things, like collecting data before deciding on a green energy. Also, the place we wanted it was big enough. With his guidance, we have accomplished many things, such as getting the height of our bell tower and getting more information on solar energy.
Thank you, Jessica. With the pointers given to us by our experts, the data we collected, and our observations at the bell tower, we have learned that kestrels, which are birds of prey, and tiny hawks are a native area and are a native species in our area. We also learned from our weather bug that we do not have sustaining 8 to 9 mile per hour wind on a daily basis. This is why we decided to go with solar energy. With solar energy, there will be no usage of wind required, and we also have decided on a roof that has full exposure to the sun, even during the winter time.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Now for math. Our school uses 19.53% of the district's total wattage amount. We took the yearly total, divided up into months, and took 19.53% from each month. We decided that our chosen building received about 6 hours of sunlight and received for 30 days a month. So in order to find the number of hours of sunlight in a month, you multiply 6 by 30 to get 180 hours. We decided that the highest monthly average was 1,650 kilowatts. So we divided 1,650 kilowatts by 180 hours and got roughly 9 kilowatt hours, or 9,000 watts, which is 100% of the school's energy. But we only want to replace 40% of it for now. The strongest panel is 300 kilowatts, so we divided 9,000 watts by 300 kilowatts, we get roughly 30 panels, which is 100%. So 12 panels would be 40%. The average of 3.26 per watt panels equals one equals $2,934, so 40% would be $11,736 for the actual panels, but the batteries and installation is to be determined.
Thank you, Kendra. As we will be showing you, we need support, a lot of it. So please help us by writing a letter of support for solar energy at Washington Middle School. Let's go 21st century by creating a public service announcement with us anytime this week, and we promise to make you look good. We hope you know people who can help us, so please send them our way and help us create awareness. Money is a very important key goal for getting solar energy. So please help us agree and decide with a financially feasible agreement for solar energy. And please remember, 12 panels cost $11,736. A lot, right? Which is why we need your help. Any questions?
Questions from the board?
How many species of birds did you say? There was 2? 3?
One, kestrels.
We kept a data log for the bell tower, and there was one bird, and we decided it was kestrels.
Can I ask you, do you know where did you get your estimated cost for the 12 panels?
Yeah, Mr. Dan Ortiz.
Mr. Ortiz.
They also got it online through the formula that's given by the Southern California Edison Company and several of the big solar companies in California. And that's how they did the work. Mr. Dan Ortiz gave the students 3 of the electric bills after they fainted and came back up and realized how much we had to spend on electricity. That's why they went for 40%. It'll get paid off in 2.5 years. Then you could go buy some more.
Where would you like to install these solar panels?
On Dr. P's lab.
The PLTW lab. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool on the science lab.
Yeah.
So we might rethink this process.
Well, I'm always very impressed in all of these projects that you have your students do. It's over and above what we see in the ordinary classroom, and thank you very much for coming to the board. And that was, I can tell that you really practiced your speeches and you did an outstanding job.
I have one more question before you guys go. Have we talked to local solar companies that actually do business within our community to see if possibly they would be interested in getting involved in your project and maybe not be 11,000 but maybe less money, because there are a lot of them that are willing to do a lot of freebies, because then it's a marketing piece for them to tell all the students at Washington Middle School that this is a solar company that did our assisted us. So it's a marketing piece for them too. So did you guys consider that at all, or?
Yes, we've considered it and we've looked online we're still thinking about it, but we've looked online, looked for websites, and we're still thinking about it, and we might ask the Solar Edison Company by
Tell them about Mr. Beamy.
Mr. Beamish, he used to work at Edison. Although he does not have much skills in solar panels, he could possibly help us get a deal with Edison.
Contact them.
Who else can help negotiate the deal?
We would like you to help us with the money.
I have some connections with someone who installs solar, and he said to tell you could get a better deal.